Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm just here at my local park. This is one of the local places that I go to come and get my mind right with nature. One of the things that I've been wanting to share with you guys for a while is in this vlog I'm going to go down memory lane to my childhood and share you guys my idols and people who I've always idolized growing up. People who are known for their work with wildlife and conservation. So you're gonna think, obviously, yeah, Steve Irwin is in the list, but he's not number one. I'm going by order in which I can remember to the best of my knowledge. And to be honest, the first person before Steve Irwin was the Jeff Corwin experience. So here's some clips of Jeff Corwin if you don't know who he is.
No! You can't hurt me, I'm a herpetologist! No!
What is it that you need? You're needy.
The cactus stung my eye. I smelled the wrong blood.
I've earned some scars from this encounter. You keep your distance. It's kind of nice. Stop that. I'm a married man, please.
I am very happy to have had a chance to see this animal, ouch, up close.
A jumping choya just attacked me. And I mean, it really got me good. I'm not just like doing a cactus demo here. That thing is all the ways in and I can feel it. It's really messing with me, man, and I'm afraid to take it out.
What kind of con are you? Oh.
He is right above my head. And he is not only right above my head, he has just peed on my head. It doesn't get any better than that.
This, stronger than I thought. I was gonna say, this is a useless claw, but there's some strength there. Ow! It not only looks just like a viper, but it even behaves like one too when it feels threatened. When it feels threatened, he'll coil up. Ow!
And they specialize in the conservation of raptors. Boy, this guy's got a lot of nerve. Oh. Stop it! There's some sort of bone. And okay, that didn't work. Okay, so how about we just leave?
Look at the way they hop like that. Look at that bang. It's wonderful to see this pristine habitat. You got the rumble of that waterfall behind us. But even though I'm... Boy, that just brings it home, huh?
From the looks of it, it appears that she's wrapping things up here.
Yep. Yep. I think she's done, and I'm done too. Cooey, just thinking about that moment, man, I was eating sand for months. In fact, I still think I have a few sand granules tucked in places I would rather not discuss. But it was all worth it. To see her excavate that nest, lay those eggs, I don't think I could have ended our Borneo adventure any better. Unfortunately, this adventure, this Jeff Corwin Extreme Encounters, has come to an end. I hope you had a great time. I'm gonna end on a good note by showing you my most favorite snake. I've had this guy since I was a kid. It's beautiful. It's a Western hognose snake. But time's over. We're gonna take a nap. We need to rest. Beautiful summer sun. So I look forward to seeing you on our next Jeff Corwin experience. Meanwhile, I'm going to bed. All right, buddy. No fidgeting. Stop it.
Mosquitoes are eating me alive. So you all know the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Irwin, of course. So let's take a look.
This is the fierce snake. Come here, mate. The most venomous snake in the world. This is one wild unit. This is the snake you don't want to get tagged by. because it possesses enough venom to kill 150,000 rats. But who cares? This bloke could have enough venom in one bite to kill 100 blokes my size. Look at the coloration. Beautiful coloration. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Settle down, mate. Yo, you wouldn't want to take a whack off a snake this size. You can see behind his head, that's his venom gland. Woo! This is where you see the work of my dad, is right here. He taught me to be one-on-one with the snake, to be at one with it, to feel it in my fingers, to allow the snake to feel that there's no danger. Settle down, sweetheart. Settle down now. She's just trying to tag Steve-O on the face. I know you are, sweetheart. You're a beautiful snake. You're absolutely gorgeous. It's starting to flatten its throat out now, so it's just starting to get a little aggressive. Whoa, 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 hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're all right, mate. Hey, hey. Settle down, settle down. See, it's coming back on me, coming back real fast. These snakes seem to know the toxicity of their venom. You can see it swinging around, it's agitated. Neck's starting to puff up, that rapid tongue flicking. It's getting upset. Make no doubt about it. It'd whack its fangs into me at any given moment. See how it keeps lining me up? It's getting really, really grumpy. Beautiful snake. You're just a little grumpy now. They're just like people. She just wants to move away from me. A lot of people think that snakes are evil, ugly monsters that cruising around killing people. And those fangs, those fangs, they're like hypodermic needles. 2 hypodermic needles sitting in the back of their head ready to... Whoa. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Settle down, sweetheart. How was that for a swing straight at me? How's these flies looking right in my eyes? It's so dry and hot out here, the flies are coming into my eyes for a drink, any form of moisture. Woo, she's starting to settle down now. Get off me. Look at this. Nice and quiet. Look at her. What a beauty. I'd call it her because I'm in love with her now. She knows that I mean her no harm. What a beautiful snake. You know what? I'm a professional. You see a snake like this, don't muck with it. And one thing's for sure, don't try this at home. Far too dangerous. This snake could have enough venom to kill me and 100 other blokes out here in the West. What an honor to share territory, share space with such a beautiful animal. Oh, steamer, I gotta tell you, I'd rather deal with this snake than a lot of people I know. I reckon that people are much more dangerous.
You can hear all the bullfrogs around the pond here. And the next show that I'd like to bring up is, you might all know Chris and Martin Kratt from the show Zaboomafoo. You know, the lemur? Well, let's take a look. And the next show I'd like to talk about is Escape to Chimp Eden with Eugene Cousins and Dr. Jane Goodall. Their work keeping the chimpanzees over in Africa, trying to protect them and protect them as a species. They've done some amazing work I've seen on their show. Let's check them out.
For chimps that have been abused or spent their entire lives in captivity, this is paradise because this is Chimp Eden.
The sanctuary is located in the heart of South Africa. It's about 200 miles from Johannesburg. Right now we have 20 chimpanzees and there's a lot more waiting to come in.
We've got 4 goals here at Chimp Eden: rescue, relocation, rehabilitation and return to the wild. Now, the last one might be many years away, but I am determined to make it happen.
Depends on the food. Yeah, so if you get an area which is rich in food.
We partnered with the Jane Goodall Institute when I started the project because I was looking for a partner that had the experience with primates, and it doesn't come any better than the Jane Goodall Institute.
My goodness.
I've got a huge amount of respect for Jane Goodall because she brought primates closer to humans. She brought primates out of the dark and into the light, so to speak. And that's pretty much how my experience started with primates. That's where I learned of the problems that primates are having in Africa.
Well, it's certainly the most state-of-the-art sanctuary. You know, the South African government was pretty strict in its requirements, and as a result, this is nigh on perfect.
And the final and last person that I'm going to talk about in this vlog is someone who is very controversial, and that is Timothy Treadwell. He spent his time alone in the wilderness in Alaska with the grizzly bears until one day they ended up getting him. Well, there was a documentary called Grizzly Man that was all about him. So let's take a look. Now, Timothy Treadwell really reminds me a lot of myself and how I feel about the wildlife. You know, I don't believe any animal is out to kill you. And if they do, they got you, and it was your fault because you're in their territory. You deserved it for whatever reason. You provoked them or whatever. I don't believe animals just attack for no reason ever. Regardless of what the reason was with these grizzly bears and why they attacked him, I'm sure, you know, they just had enough and that was it, and that's what happened. I'm sure they meant no harm, but you know, it is their territory, it is their home, and you know, the reality of it was he was in their territory and they had enough of his shit and essentially took him out and killed him and his girlfriend there. So check out Grizzly Man. It's an incredible documentary. It made me, watching that made me realize who I was and how much just in common that me and Timothy have, and how we feel toward wildlife. The way he talks to them, I talk to the animals the same way, and things like that. Like you can definitely tell that the love that he gives off to animals is very well shown in the documentary with all his videos and clips that he had taken when he was camping with them in Alaska. If you listen closely, you can hear all the birds which have been singing and talking away in the background. Listen quiet. One of my favorite things is the sound of nature, sound of birds chirping. Hearing the sound when you first wake up in the morning is one of the best things to hear. If you look behind me, I have a big huge pine tree behind me. And I'm about to go down a hill. You can see as I go down the hill how tall it actually is. I don't know how well you can see that behind me. This is the hill I'm going down. Gotta be careful. Here you can see all these big giant mosquitoes swarming around here, and so what they're doing is they're mating. See the big ones, these big ones that you see, they do not bite. These are male ones. Believe it or not, and if you didn't know, the only mosquitoes that bite you are the females. This must be where all the male mosquitoes hanging out, waiting for their gals to return. Now, that was the end of the video. And I just wanted to say it is so good to be back out here with wildlife in nature, because I'm not going to get into it right now. I have health problems and that have been preventing me from getting out and doing stuff. So today is just a good day that I felt great. I wanted to come out here, and I've been wanting to do this vlog for a while, so here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that is the end. I'll see you in the next one.